if we could start with having legal or someone read the electronic meetings opening.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. If there's no objection from the Law Enforcement Public Safety Committee members and subject to Executive Order number 71, let the minutes reflect that the members have determined that it's necessary that this meeting be held electronically to protect the health, safety, and welfare of the public due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Are there any objections? Hearing none, let the minutes reflect that the committee members have determined due to the COVID-19 pandemic that the meeting needs to be conducted electronically. Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. If you could all please vote, showing that you're either present or I guess not present. Is Commissioner Jones or Commissioner Beal on this?
Mr. Chairman, Commissioner Beal was not going to be able to be present tonight, and Commissioner Jones has just logged in. There you go.
All right. Having completed roll call, is there a motion to approve the minutes from the prior meeting?
Williams, move for approval.
A point of order, Mr. Chairman. I don't believe that we had sent those out just yet.
Okay. Should we move past that as an option?
Yes, sir, please.
Okay. Moving then into the first resolution. Nope. Should we skip this minutes vote? Resolution 3-22-12. Resolution appropriating and amending various county general budgets by various numbers and the solid waste fund by $4,004.78. Proceeds to come from Tennessee CARES Act Management System, coronavirus relief funds. Seeing the motion made by Steve Smith and seconded by Beth Lathers, is there any discussion? Seeing none, should we move on to vote? Passed by 6-0. Next resolution is resolution 3-21-16. Resolution appropriating and amending the 2021 capital projects budget by $107,145.95 for the purchase of audio-visual equipment for the WC Public Safety Building. Revenues to come from breach of contract settlement. Dwight Jones motion, Jennifer Mason second. Is there any discussion or explanation on this resolution?
Mr. Chairman, I can explain this. This is Bill Jorgensen.
Please go ahead.
Thank you. We've been in the new facility for almost 5 years now, but over the last 4 years, we've been plagued with problems with our audio and video throughout the facility. And we've been working with county attorneys, and we finally came to a resolution with the vendor who installed the system. So this is money that will be going back into our budget and then be turned around and spent on repairing and fixing the equipment at the Public Safety Center.
Good job, Bobby. All right. Any other questions or discussion? Seeing none, let's move to a vote. Vote passed 6-0. Next resolution is resolution 3-21-17. Resolution accepting a donation of $5,000 to be used for maintenance of the Sheriff's Office gun range and appropriating and amending the 2021 Williamson County Sheriff's Office budget. Revenues to come from donations. Jennifer Mason motion, Dwight Jones to second. Any explanations or discussion on this resolution? Seeing and hearing none, we'll move to a vote.
Wait, Commissioner.
Yes.
If I may, I just want to make sure we're on resolution 32117.
Correct.
Okay, and this is the donations for the gun range, correct?
Correct. Although I do see on the ones that was emailed to us, 32117 states that it's a resolution for probation fees.
Right, that's what was confusing me, so I wanted to make sure I was clear which one was 32117.
I'm not sure which one it's meant to be. The hard copy says it's the probation fees. The resolution on the screen says it's for gun range. Would anybody be able to shed light on that?
Jamie, are you on the call where you could?
Pardon me, commissioners, I believe that we have, pardon me, if you will look in the lower left-hand corner, staff has inadvertently opened the wrong, law enforcement committee, so that, well, you can't tell that, but anyway, it is the incorrect resolution. What was emailed to you, 32117 is probation fees. So if you'll just stand by just a second and let her get the agenda corrected.
Mr. Chairman, I might add that I think Steve's last name is misspelled.
You might have
Just
changed
look it up for him, that's all.
Hey, you know what? Today is Groundhog Day all over again. If it, and it's Murphy's Law, if it can go wrong, it has gone wrong today. So I appreciate your patience. Hold on.
Thanks for catching that, Beth. I didn't know, I don't know if I put that in or it may be my fat fingers at work.
I think you are innocent.
Hey, Steve Smith.
Yes, Sheriff?
Okay. We've been on a situation down here in South Park County. Is this meeting taking place yet, or we still having technical difficulties?
We're having to correct the agenda right now, but we are online and meeting.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt then.
No, you're fine. I saw where y'all were dealing with a chase.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll shut up and listen then. All right, thanks.
Yeah, no
All
problem.
right, bye-bye. Bye.
Okay, we have pivoted and may proceed.
All right. Well, it looks like the motion is now a resolution appropriating and amending the 2021 general sessions budget by 5,000 revenues to come from probation fees. Motion by Jennifer Mason, second by Dwight Jones. It looks like on this resolution, it states that it's the 2017-2018 budget. I'm assuming it means 2020-2021 budget in the first whereas.
Mr. Chairman, that will be corrected as a typo. You are correct. 2021, please.
And with respect to the expenditures, it says 53,000 for expenditures. Is that the correct number on there as well?
No, sir, it should be 5,000.
Okay. With that, are there any questions or discussions on this resolution? Seeing none, with those corrections, is there a move to a vote? Passes 6-0. Next resolution is resolution 3-21-18, resolution authorizing the Williamson County Mayor to execute a grant agreement with the State of Tennessee Department of Military and Tennessee Emergency Management Agency and appropriating and amending the Office of Public Safety 2021 budget by $115,281, revenues to come from Homeland Security grant funds. By Jones' motion, Beth Walters, the second. Is there any explanation or discussion of this resolution?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. Todd Horton from the Emergency Management Agency. So this particular grant is going to fund ballistic protection for both Brentwood and Fairview PD. It's going to provide some SWAT equipment for the Franklin PD, thermal imaging camera for law enforcement, some training kits for EMS, and some boat and swift water equipment for Brentwood, Franklin, and the Williamson Fire Rescue Group. And finally, some cybersecurity intrusion software for Williamson County government. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Seeing none, let's move to a vote. Vote passes 6-0. Next resolution is resolution 3-21-20, a resolution authorizing the Williamson County Mayor to execute an amendment to the interlocal agreement with the City of Franklin to expand access to the city's fiber network. Steve Smith, motion. And Jennifer Mason, the second. Is there any explanation or discussion on this resolution? Seeing and hearing none, let's move to a vote. Vote passes 6-0. Next resolution, resolution 3-21-24, resolution authorizing the Williamson County Mayor to execute a long-term option lease agreement with Vogue Tower Partners 7 LLC to construct and operate a telecommunications tower located on Bethesda Road. Dwight Jones, the motion. Jennifer Mason, the second. Any discussion or explanation on this resolution?
Mr. Chairman, this is Bobby Cook. I'll go through it real quick. This is an option lease agreement for a possible tower site. You're going to see another resolution right after this. Basically, we are providing an option to this company to determine whether it's feasible for a tower to go in this area. The option provides that they will pay the county $1,500 for the first year option, and should they need an additional year, it'll be $3,000. Should they exercise that option, they will pay the county a $10,000 one-time fee once the tower is constructed, as well as a $1,000 monthly fee, and then there is a additional fee for each provider who hooks onto it. And as you can see, it's a long-term lease should the option be exercised. It will improve, and they will also provide us a site on the tower for emergency communications. Glad to answer questions.
Any questions or discussion? Seeing and hearing none, let's move to a vote. Vote passes 6-0. Final resolution, resolution 3-21-23, Resolution authorizing the Williamson County Mayor to execute a long-term option lease agreement with Vogue Tower Partners 7 LLC to construct and operate a telecommunications tower located on Pinewood Road. Jennifer Mason, motion. Steve Smith, the second. Any other discussion or explanation beyond Bobby's explanation on this? Seeing and hearing none, let's move to a vote. Vote is passed 6-0. Is there any other business to be brought before the Law Enforcement Committee?
Mr. Chairman, I'm just curious about the chase, if the sheriff would want to share anything, but probably can't. I know we all need to go. I'll look at the news at 10.
Hey,
Well,
Jennifer, can you hear me?
yeah,
Yes.
you're on.
We can hear you, Sheriff.
Well, Mr. Chairman, that's a sign that the curiosity is not worth more of our time.
I think he's running around out there. So
Yeah, we sure appreciate all that he does. Thanks so much.
All right, let's go ahead and motion to adjourn and wrap this up. Thanks, guys.
So moved.